This historical photograph shows rows of men undergoing standardized testing. Institutions have relied on this type of mass assessment for decades, using these high-pressure environments to filter candidates based on a very specific set of metrics. These metrics fall under the category of aptitude. According to psychologist Walter Bingham, an aptitude test measures your current skills and understanding to predict how you will perform in a future role. A common friction point is the belief that aptitude is a fixed trait you are born with. In reality, it is a combination. A natural athlete is born with high lung capacity, but only reaches a professional level through years of training and technique. Because aptitude relies on developed skills, it is not a biological ceiling. It is a trainable capacity that improves as you understand the mechanics behind the questions. We can categorize the 13 major tests into 4 cognitive buckets, starting with numerical and data assessments. These progress from mechanical speed to applied logic. The mental arithmetic test measures how quickly you process calculations. Number sequence tests move into pattern recognition. You analyze gaps to isolate the underlying arithmetic, like consistent multiplication. Word problems and data interpretation apply these mathematical rules to extract data from stories and professional tables. These tests verify that you can handle basic calculations and then apply that same precision to the complex data found in a professional environment. Bucket 2 involves abstract reasoning, starting with spatial tests. These measure your ability to mentally manipulate shapes without physical touch, a requirement for engineers, military personnel, and architects. Then there are syllogisms. These require you to accept a given premise as absolute truth, even if it seems to contradict real-world facts. This diagram maps the logic. If all birds lay eggs, and a swan is a bird, then the swan must lay eggs. The conclusion is a direct result of the boundaries set by the premises. Bucket 3 uses word power to test relationship recognition. In a verbal analogy, a leaf relates to a tree in the same way a wheel relates to a car. You are identifying the structural connection between the words. Whether the test uses shapes, premises, or vocabulary, the goal is the same: building a consistent logical bridge between different points of data. Bucket 4 covers complex judgment. The Watson-Glaser test is often used for managerial roles because it measures your ability to make objective inferences and spot inconsistencies in an argument. Situational judgment tests, or SJTs, evaluate emotional intelligence. A common mistake is choosing the answer that makes you look best to a supervisor. These tests are actually looking for how you handle workplace tension and teamwork. Consider this: a coworker is consistently late, increasing your workload. Do you A, complain to the boss, B, talk privately, or C, ignore it? Pause and choose. Option B is the standard for constructive conflict resolution, addressing the issue directly before escalating to management. At a high professional level, logic must be balanced with objective human judgment to maintain a functional work environment. While aptitude measures your potential, your attitude determines your actual success. Unlike your aptitude, which is a mix of capacity and long-term skill, your attitude can be changed through social influence or a shift in motivation. One tool for this change is shifting your internal dialogue. Instead of thinking, "I'm bad at this," a growth mindset frames it as, "I've tried my hardest and I'm developing my strengths." Employers assess this through direct reports, like surveys, and indirect methods, such as observing your body language during a professional interview. This master matrix categorizes all 13 tests into the 4 buckets we've discussed: math and data, logic and space, word power, and complex judgment. Screenshot this cheat sheet and tell us which category you want to practice first. Aptitude determines what you are capable of doing, but your attitude determines how effectively you will apply those skills in the workplace.